EA Sports. It's in the game.
All right, here we go. Let's see how you do in the ring. Nice work, kid. Get out of the way. Don't punch it. Move your head. You want to win in that ring? Work hard. Keep it coming, kid. Keep pushing! Come on now. Jump on him. Nice. That was good. Good job. That's it. Move your head! Harder, harder! Stop! Finish him off! Put him away! Get a good snap in those shoulders. We came together that time, kid.
Good evening and welcome to Friday Night Fights. I'm Joe Tessitore with my partner Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to Chicago and the famed Aragon Ballroom for a much anticipated main event. 10 rounds of heavyweight action, and the anticipation for this bout has grown as the week has gone on. A lot of talk behind these two. Now it's time to walk the walk.
Protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch him up.
Well, they're scheduled to spend a half an hour swapping leather. This a 10-rounder. Bird's a real treat for these fans. A pure knockout artist. Every single fight of his career has ended with his hand raised and his opponent down and out.
Every one of his fights is like a fire drill. I mean, the bell goes off, and bang, he's rushing to that fire, or to start the fire.
Teddy, I find it unrealistic that this guy's got much of a chance against this power puncher.
Hey, that doesn't make the Nostradamus there, Joe.
Evander Holyfield damaged by a left hand. Teddy, I think he's going to go down. I think he's going to go down after getting tagged right there.
He doesn't know where to go. I mean, he's like a guy that's caught in a hailstorm. He's trying to get to the other side of the street, but he just doesn't know where it is now.
And now committing to that midsection as the target with the combination punching. Why is the hook, when done properly and when landed really well, one of the most dangerous punches in all boxing?
Because the fighter who's fighting doesn't see it coming. You know, it requires good peripheral vision. It's coming from the side, not right down the middle. It's not coming in that front door. And when it hits you where you don't see it coming, it is devastating.
Hey, you got some of that too.
Evander Holyfield right in the way of that hook to the head. Oh, that had to hurt. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. That is left, landing well. Well-targeted two-punch combo by Fast. Scores up top with a left. Good uppercut by Evander Holyfield. Nice work with the uppercut. Good, strong uppercut. He comes right back with it after taking one. End of round one. Bird's commitment to throwing punches in that last round really scored well for him.
You gotta watch the water in the corner.
Holyfield's bounce is back in his step. The start of a new round, coming off a round in which he really took some punishment.
Well, that's what being in great shape will do for you. Also, great experience where he's been through these things before and he's not panicking.
Right to the head with that right. Evander Holyfield's left working well that time. Good flush shot upstairs. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Evander Holyfield's down. So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
Takes a step back, then the counterpunch by Fast.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make a miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
Halfway through round number 2. Oh, what kind of punching is this? I mean, he's got nothing on these shots. He's so hurt.
You know, his natural instinct is to attack back. Right now, he's got to fight against that natural instinct. Right now, teaching has to come in. You know, instructions from the past where he just covers up and he survives.
Well off the mark by Bird. Evander Holyfield's on the bad end of a big hook upstairs. He is in a real bad spot right now. Maybe a punch or two and he could be on the deck. Oh boy, he's got to get right to the inside, just go bear hug this guy.
Either that, Joe, or maybe as big a long shot as this might be, his opponent now is coming in there not worrying about him at all.
Oh, what a left hand. And yet another big shot comes in. Can he get up from this? He's done it before, but can he get up from a second time down?
1, 2, 3.
Evander Holyfield's able to get up. Teddy, I question, though, if he'll be able to go on. What does he have to do?
Well, he's got to know what to do, but what not to do. Don't use your legs. Don't try to move because that's the inclination. Get on your bicycle when you've been hurt. No, the bicycle's not there. You got flat tires. What you got to do is grab on the inside, clear your head.
Teddy, what's the one thing that shows you a fighter like this is recovered? That a guy who was just knocked down in the last round now comes out for the next round and is fine?
Well, the first thing I look at is, does he behave the way that he normally behaves? You know, is he a guy that all of a sudden starts running at his opponent and that's not his kind of style? That tells me he's still hurt. That tells me he's still a little drunk.
And he's really doing a nice job of hitting the mark with the jab.
And that's exactly what he needs. And it's not hard to hit the mark when the mark's coming at you. The right choice of a punch.
Nice.
Evander Holyfield's got to be feeling the impact of that uppercut. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Oh, that's a big hook right there.
In and out. In and out. Punch. Punch. Circle.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. A well-timed right hand by Evander Holyfield. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. A stinging uppercut by Evander Holyfield. Evander Holyfield's now feeling the after effects of being rocked by a huge hook to the head. And that's the end of round 3.
You need to move your head from side to side, okay? There you go. I want to see that head move more.
So as we start round 4, we reflect on the first 3, looking at Teddy's scorecard. Birds earned good marks, taking all 3 rounds.
Yeah, not eventful some of the rounds. Not a lot to separate the two guys, but I think that his jab has carried the day.
Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here today?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go, oh no, actually I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription. Brings the hook that time. Good work with the uppercuts. Nice job there. And he just holds on there. Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence by Evander Holyfield. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round, pulled the trigger on that overhand left. about that Florida, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox, his sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
Hey!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's it. It's over. Fight is over. Bird's hand to be raised in victory. He scores the knockout here tonight. Just too much punishment dished out by Fast. That was a very impressive display of power punching.
I like the way he finished. He got his opponent hurt. He jumped right on him. He went downstairs, upstairs, ended the night.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.
All right, kid, let's see you one-on-one. That chin down. Keep working the body. Keep those elbows in. Just like that, just like that. That's it! Forget about being tired. Good hustle. Keep it up. Back to the body. Get out of there! Okay, get your hands up. Faster, faster. Move it, move it. Stay away from those. Come on. Don't slow down now. You can't let out of boy. That's it, just like that. That's it. Hey, stay with me here. Keep moving. Get out there. Let's go. Work it out. Work it. Work it. Work it. Let's go. Get a good snap in the shoulder. There you go. Those arms move.
everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City for a much-anticipated main event. 10 rounds of heavyweights. This should be a good one tonight. Both fighters say they are primed, coming off a very intense and passionate training camp.
All right, gentlemen, protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch them up.
All the talk, all the hype, now the fight. Round one, scheduled for 10. The excitement in the air is palpable, and the fans have good reason to be. Fast is won every single one of his fights by knockout.
Yeah, and I think the anticipation in the air is twofold. One is, are they going to see another knockout? The other is, what happens if he hits his opponent and he's still there?
Bird's confidence has to be running high. Hey, it's a fighter who's never lost. Joe Frazier blocks that punch. To the belt line he goes with a left hand. Solid right by Bird. Joe Frazier's nailed by a huge hook. Halfway through round number one. Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counterpunch.
Looked like the will of the wisps, the old great Willie Pep. Made him miss, made him pay.
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. And right from the start, he's throwing the power punches and landing them.
I think he has a date. He wants to get to it.
He commits to the counter-punching, the overhand left. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Joe Frazier. He clinches when he gets to the inside. Downstairs with a right hand. Frazier's left now getting into the mix. Bird's power is dynamic, truly dynamic. The kind of stuff that could end this fight early on.
Yeah, it is, but there's a danger to that, too. If he doesn't land early on, if he doesn't have his way early on,
EA Sports. It's in the game.
All right, let's see you in the ring with some real competition. Come on, pick it up. Keep working the body. You want to win in that ring? Work harder. Keep pushing. Keep those elbows in. Nice work. Nice work. Keep the chin down. Jump on. Nice. Keep that chin down. Oh, you got this one. Get a good snap in those. You're still not moving enough. Move, move. That's it, just like that. That's it. Keep it coming, kid. Back to the body. That was good. Nice, nice. Keep working the body. I want to see you punch harder, faster. Don't slow down now. Yeah! Harder, harder. Come on now. Push it, kid. Doing great. There you go. Good stuff.
Good evening, alongside Teddy Atlas. I'm Joe Tessitore, and this is Friday Night Fights, and we welcome you to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City for a much-anticipated main event. 10 rounds of heavyweight action. We are looking forward to this fight, especially after seeing what happened at the weigh-in yesterday. A stare down that nearly resulted in a bout breaking out right there. Now they get to do it for real.
All right, gentlemen. Protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch them up.
They're scheduled to spend a half an hour swapping leather. This 10-rounders. That is a real treat for these fans. A pure knockout artist. Every single fight of his career has ended with his hand raised and his opponent down and out.
Now, every one of his fights is like a fire drill. I mean, the bell goes off, and bang, he's rushing to that fire. Or to start the fight.
Wow, look at that, trading shots. You buy a ticket to a Joe Frazier fight, you have grand expectations.
Yeah, you have expectations that you're not going to be going to get a hot dog or going to get a soda. You better sit in your seat, have your eyes glued, because he's coming out after that man.
Downstairs with a right hand, and he just holds on there.
Move those feet, baby. Let's see.
Smoking Joe against the southpaw here, Teddy.
Well, a lot of times when an orthodox fighter, as Frazier is fighting a southpaw, you look for right hands, not the straight to Frazier. You know what? He's going to the dance, and he's going home from the dance with one thing, left hook.
Frazier's left landing well. He has his target. He lands the straight right. Scores up top with a left. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Joe Frazier.
Get your back off the rope.
Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counterpunch.
Looked like the will of the wisps, the old great Willie Pep. Made him miss, made him pay.
Seconds remaining in this round. End of round one. That is pure aggression got to his opponent in that last round. He looks fresh, his opponent doesn't. Here we go. Round two is underway. Well off the mark by Joe Frazier. Best is stumbled back. He just got hurt. Flipping him with that uppercut. Big shot by Joe Frazier. Missed that uppercut.
Get after it.
What a damaging blow. Nice hook upstairs. Well, nowadays we have so many different weight classes. Used to be only 8 weight classes. Now with all the super and juniors attached to every weight class, you can go up and down the scale with ease throughout your career. Is that good for the game?
No, I don't really think it is, because you're making it too easy for the fighters. You know, I'm not saying that it's not good that they have an alternate to a weight class, but a lot of times when you make things easy, they're going to go for the path that is easier. In other words, somebody should be a middleweight. Now all of a sudden they're going to be a light heavyweight. They're going to be a super middleweight, where with a little discipline, they would have fit into that middleweight frame. It wasn't that they couldn't make it. Now you make it so easy, they don't want to make it.
Off the target by Burns.
Keep working it down. Watch the hook. Watch the hook. Come on.
Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. Very accurate 2-punch combo by Bird. Joe Frazier's got things going his way right now. He just got to his man in that last round, but he'd love to score a knockdown coming up here.
Well, what he has to do is continue along the line that he started now. He's starting to find him with the jab, and he's putting things behind it.
Bird's showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch. Scored well with that right hand to the body. Brings a big power punch. It landed well.
Well, we were talking about getting into the kitchen. He went in there, and he tore apart that kitchen.
A stinging uppercut by Joe Frazier.
Hooks on the inside.
Very accurate with the overhand right. So he decides to go downstairs early on, and I think he'll be happy with that decision later on.
Well, it tells you that he's a well-prepared fighter. His corner came in here with a good game plan. They understood what they had in front of him. A guy that's going to move a little bit. Start going downstairs, taking the air out of the tires, and later on, he'll be in front of you.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Just a thudding shot there that he landed. Fass is left, working well that time. There he goes with the right hand again. Well, his opponent got away from that uppercut. He brings it right back. Big shot upstairs. Right hand over the top, very active. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor.
Oh, looking good, real good out there. Look at him, he's tired. He's real tired. He's got nothing left. Now listen, I need you to double up on your punches and keep that lead firing, all right?
So as we start round 4, we reflect on the first 3, looking at Teddy's scorecard. Fass is earned good marks, taking all 3 rounds.
Yeah, not eventful some of the rounds. Not a lot to separate the two guys, but I think that his jab has carried the day.
His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Frazier's just not throwing many jabs here tonight, Teddy. I know that really bothers you. You like a guy that commits to the jab, don't you?
Well, that's boxing 101. I mean, that's the fundamentals, and it has so many areas where it serves you. I mean, it sets up your punches, it sets up your offense, but it controls your defense. Keeps the guy at a certain distance, gives the guy something to think about. Just the most basic thing in the world.
That was a miss by Joe Frazier. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. He returns the favor with an uppercut.
Looking good, man. You gotta protect yourself.
He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it. He digs in with a left hand to the body. Solid right by Bird. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counter punching.
Get inside, get inside.
Joe Frazier's taken a lot of punishment with the right hand. Teddy, you've said many times, it's where you put your own head when you get hit by those right hands.
Well, one place I can tell you where not to put it, in the middle. And he needs to move it to the left, outside that right hand.
Let's get moving out there. This guy's gonna win this fight. If you don't take control, son, you need to...
Another round underway, but how many more will we see? You get the sense this fight could be heading towards a stoppage. He gets hit, but he gives it right back.
Nice, real nice.
He could be on the... Oh, that's gotta hurt. Joe Frazier really rocked that time on that power punch that put him down. Smoking Joe Frazier. You know he's going to try to respond here as Frazier gets back up after the knockdown. A stinging counterpunch after some fine defense by Bird. Zoning in with the overhand left. Joe Frazier's not coming up with the results that you would want to see out of him. Now he's great round now, back and forth. After he did the hurting, he's the one hurt.
Joe, simply put, this is about wit, grit, and spit. This is about fighting.
He just missed that shot up top. A well-placed left hand up top. He clinches when he gets to the inside. Good flush shot by Fat. That right hand over the top lands flush. Great hook to the head that time. A very fan-friendly round, but a headache for the judges. How do you possibly score that round when each man was able to hurt the other?
Well, this is where you have to be a good judge. You have to be a professional judge. You have to use the information that's there. Who won the spots of the round before they each hurt each other, and who hurt the other guy a little more.
And yet another big shot comes in. He goes down, and he was on the outside where he doesn't like to be.
Where he shouldn't be, and he paid a price.
1, 2, 3.
Frazier's able to get up. Kenny, I question though, did you see that? That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox, his sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
Frazier's unable to get up and continue on. As we saw, he was up on your scorecard throughout the evening. Bird's now a winner by knockout.
Listen, you want to win, you want to get to a title, you want to be successful, but you want to make money.
Okay, kid, let's see how you do in the ring. That's it! Forget about being tired. Back to the body. Pick up the pace. Gotta see those coming. That's it. Yeah, good work. Nice work, kid. Good job. Move it, move it. Pick it up, pick it up. Keep working the body. Get a good snap in the shoulders. Good hustle, keep it up. In and out, in and out. You want to win that ring? Work harder, looking good. Keep those arms moving and keep those legs moving. That's it, that's it. Work it, work, do that again. Let's go, work it out, work it, keep it up. Let's go. That's it, good hustle that time. See you in the ring with some real competition. Master, keep going. You can't last here, you won't last in the ring. There you go. Come on, pick it up. Go! Go! You want to win in that ring? Work hard. 1, 2, 1, 2. Keep those elbows in. Keep the chin. Stay away from those. Come on. Keep that chin down. Get a good snap in those shoulders. Stay away from those. That's it. Good work. Keep it coming, kid. That was good. Watch that. Knock the motherfucker out. Lay it on! Nice, nice. I want to see you punch. Come on, kid, focus. Don't slow down now. Knock him the fuck out! Yeah, you got him. Let's go. Harder, harder. Keep pushing. Come on now. Nice work. Nice work.
everybody, and welcome to Friday Night Fights. I'm Joe Tessitore. I'll be joined by Teddy Atlas in moments. We welcome you to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City for a much-anticipated main event. 10 rounds of heavyweights. A lot of talk heading into tonight's matchup. Everybody expecting this to be a great night of action.
All right, gentlemen. Protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch them up.
All the talk, all the hype, now the fight. Round one, scheduled for 10. The excitement in the air is palpable, and the fans have good reason to be. Stas has won every single one of his fights by knockout.
Yeah, and I think the anticipation in the air is twofold. One is, are they going to see another knockout? The other is, what happens if he hits his opponent and he's still there?
Bird's edge is speed. He can get in and out. He can get you offensively. He can get away from you defensively.
Yeah, he has radial tires, and you got to take some air out of those tires. No better place or way to do that than go downstairs.
Hook right on the belt line.
Uppercut.
Turns over that hook, and he does damage upstairs. Halfway through round number one. Blocks that belt line well. Sonny Liston's right. Oh, he is absolutely affected by that right hand. Never saw it coming. Worst kind of right hand you can catch. Big shot comes crashing home. That's his hit the deck. He goes down. Our first knockdown we've seen tonight.
Focus. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hurry, 5, get up. 6.
Bird's corner needs to really get to their man after this round. They need to treat him after that knockdown. They also need to give him some sound advice. What's the advice you give him?
Well, first of all, they're going to get the chance to get to him.
And banging away he goes. Remember earlier, he was on the canvas. Now he's looking down on his opponent.
And we thought it was a bad thing earlier for him. It turned out to be a bad thing for his opponent because he got careless here.
Liston's up from the knockdown, but what we really want to look for is how he reacts in the coming moments of this fight. Good job protecting himself.
Deep breath, deep breath. Get some more. You good? You all right? Now breathe for me. There you go. Now listen, you threw a wide punch and he caught you, so tighten up your punches, all right? Tighten them up.
Sonny Liston's got to rely on his corner now to do big shot. The left crashed home. He is stunned there, and now he ties up.
He ties up, and he was allowed to tie up, and that's what he's going to be sorry for. The other guy that he...
That was a left hand that came raining in on him. He does not look good right now. Look at that. Can he get up from this? He's done it before, but can he get up from a second time down? Liston's climb back up from the canvas may inspire him. Big shot from absolutely out of nowhere to now on top of the world. He just floored him with that punch.
Short one, maybe 6 inches.
The ref is stopping this fight. Bird's hand to be raised in victory. He scores the knockout here tonight. just like that, fast as thunder rains down on him with a knockout victory.
Well, one of Einstein's theories was E equals mass times speed. This was
All right, let's see how you do with some sparring. Nice work, nice work. Push it, kid. Back to the body. Forget about being tired. Hey, you got some of that too. Let's go. Nice work, kid. Oh, you got this one. Move it. Yeah! Pick it up, pick it up. Get a good snap with the shoulders. All of you! You're doing great. Good hustle. Keep it up. Want to win that ring? Work hard. Watch the hustle. Keep those arms moving and keep those legs moving. Nice. Nice. It's okay. That's it. That's it. Okay, that was good. That was good.
evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the New York Arena in Midtown Manhattan for our main event of the evening. 10 rounds among heavyweights. Boy, and we expect this to be a big night of action. We spoke with both fighters yesterday. Fireworks anticipated here tonight. Let's see. Bird's on his way to take this tough challenge inside the ropes, but not much focus and passion in these final moments leading the way here.
Here we go, Buck. Smart.
10 rounds slated in the books tonight. Here's the first. I wonder if the knockout streak will continue here. Fass has been able to do it throughout his whole big shot there. Oh, he goes down hard, and now he's got a real problem ahead of him. Plenty of time for his opponent to jump on him. So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown, but Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot. We will say it early on because it probably will play a factor here tonight. But he's a guy that's been prone to a lot of cuts in his career.
Yeah, and you wonder about his opponent now. Does the opponent go out there looking to open up the... We're talking about it, so you know that his opponent's aware of it. Does he look to open up cuts, or did he just go out there with a good, solid fight plan? If it happens, it happens. I think he better do that, not just looking for cuts. That could throw him off a little bit.
Targeting that belt line with the right hand. Bird's only known victory so far in his career. Able to land the jab. Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut.
Work the body. Work that body.
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Last 10 seconds of this first round. Fass is in the spot he wants. Now he takes a respite after just scoring the knockdown in that last round.
Joe, you feel good, just like if you're a lawyer in a courtroom and the judge just sustained your objection. You know what? You're winning.
Well, he got caught by a lucky punch in that last round. It did do some damage, but now you can tell he's right back where he wants to be, fresh and ready as we start this round.
I don't take lightly when a guy gets dropped, but you know what? I think he was more embarrassed than he was hurt.
And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. Well-targeted left hand by Fass. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. There it is. Once again, he goes down. Can he survive this? So he goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
Combo.
Fast hit to the head. Little head hunting with the left. Takes a step back, then the counter punch by Bird.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make a miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
Fass is probably thinking to himself that he found an early answer. The counter punch doing damage here.
And his opponent's thinking, what the heck am I doing? Am I shadow boxing? Because I'm not finding nothing. But I tell you, if I am shadow boxing, that shadow, it has a little bit of a punch. It's hitting me back.
Targeting the uppercut, and it worked.
Jump on him, jump on him.
Wide
right
shots that aren't sharp or targeted. That has been his problem tonight. We count down the final moments of this round.
Come on, kid.
End of the round there. A round in which we did see the knockdown. And Teddy, when a fighter comes back to the corner, having just been floored, typically, how are they acting? What are you seeing out there?
Just imagine you just walked into a room and somebody hit you from behind. You dropped. You're afraid to go in that room again. So put a light on in that room and explain to him why he got dropped. He will not be afraid to go back in that room.
Nice work with the uppercut. Fast is coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch.
You got this one.
And he comes right back with a headshot.
Keep your head moving, keep your head.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Smart boxing here. Good effective work with the counter punch by Fast. Nice work, the left hand to the head. Fast is able to avoid that punch. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Oh, you see him with the left to the head there? Bird's sitting back right now, Teddy, and looking for that counterpunch opportunity, isn't he?
Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. He's waiting, you know, he sees that his opponent is in his armory, so to speak. You know, he's in his castle. He's getting him to come out of his castle. He wants him to come out of his castle, so now he can attack.
A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. That's a fierce jab by Fast. Bird scoring with that right hand, right to the body.
That's it. I need another round just like that, all right? You're doing fantastic.
So with 3 rounds complete, we take a look at Teddy's scorecard. Fast is in control of this fight. Teddy, he's earned every round.
He has. If you talk about ring generalship, you'd have to salute him.
Committing now to the left hand. Good straight shot.
Keep doing what you do.
Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Bird. Bird's really in position to control things in this fight if he can do what he did just there, and that's land a good solid jab. Teddy, is anything going to change at this point? He keeps getting hit by right hands.
Probably not. Let's be honest, Joe. This is a habit. This is a flaw that was with him in the gym, and it's still with him now. It's not going to change.
Halfway through this round.
Double up on those punches. Double up. Come on, double up on the punches.
Off to the side. A little swing and a miss going on. He is damaged. Oh! Unbelievable. Just the barrage continues. He's knocked down again.
But his desire and heart is just as strong as it was before.
He gets up after that punch put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
Wow! Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
Fight is over. Fast has gunned down yet another opponent. A knockout victory. want to see, a guy who can close the show and finish with style. He ends up a knockout victory.
Okay, let's keep it simple. Stick to the basics. Faster, faster. Oh, keep your feet moving. You can't last here. Yeah, that's it. Come on, pick it up. Hey, keep your hands up. You want to win in that ring? Just like that, just like that. Keep those elbows in. Keep the chin down. Keep those elbows in. Keep that chin down. Get a good snap in those shoulders. Attaboy! That's it, just like that. That's it. Oh, hands up, hands up! Keep it coming, kid. Get after him. That's good. That's it. Nice, nice. Don't let him get to you, kid. I want to see you punch harder. Faster. Yeah, good work. Good job. Good hustle that time.
welcome you to this night of World Championship pay-per-view action. Alongside my partner, Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. And we welcome you to the Thomas & Mack Center just off the Vegas Strip. This the site of a much-anticipated rematch. 10 rounds in the heavyweight division. And now the time has come. All the talk, now comes the walk. Bird showing no concern for what's about to happen. This is a guy that is just relaxed and calm as could be. Little get to know you here in the opening round scheduled for 10. Everyone knows what can take place with this guy. Fast is knocked out every opponent he's faced. Will the streak continue tonight?
But what his opponent wants to know is what's important. What happens when he comes out and he can't hit me? How's he going to act then?
Teddy, here's something that you will often point out early in a fight, and it's obvious with this guy. He cuts easy.
Yeah, he definitely does. And what he's going to have to do, there's a reason why he cuts. First of all, you know, he's got thin skin. Now he has scar tissue, so it's only more of a problem. But he gets hit too easy. You know, he's got to improve his defense. He's got to go out there and keep his hands up better, move his head a little bit more. Maybe the cuts won't happen then.
Oh, what a hook upstairs. When a right-handed fighter faces a southpaw like we see here tonight, Teddy, that right jab is right up against his jab.
That's absolutely right. And you know what? That's a great point, because there lies maybe the greatest advantage for the southpaw, because now the orthodox fighter doesn't feel comfortable using his jab. It doesn't land. It doesn't have the clearance that it usually has. And therefore, he doesn't use it, and he hurts himself.
Blocks the headshot. Bird's able to land a good, solid left hand. Good defensive skill.
Guard up!
This round comes to an end. A round in which this fighter threw a lot of punches, didn't land a lot of punches. I'll tell you, what advice can you give to him if you're the trainer?
Well, first of all, deal with the psychological part. Joe, don't forget, 75% of this game is psychological. Don't let him get discouraged, because even though he's not going to say nothing, in his head, he's starting to get discouraged. Just say to him, hey, listen, you're going to catch him. Let's shorten him up a little bit. And you know what? He's moving his head, so go to the body. Because now you're going to hit him a little in the body, because the body's not moving.
Boom, left hand comes home. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. A good knifing punch. That back power hand just scored the knockdown. Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down, now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare, it's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy, if you're in this situation, this is what you do. You grab on, you move your head, you survive.
Halfway through round number 2. Both these guys obviously hopeful that their cut men will be up to the task tonight. What does it take to be a great cut man?
And you know, that's a great question. First of all, you better have the right coagulants, the right chemicals, the right medications in that corner. Avatine, adrenaline.
Oh, what a left hand. Solid. And he goes down again. Will he get up from this? Look at this. Fast's opponent is floored. A knockout victory. Boy, was that impressive. Teddy, there's a lot of explaining to do here, but help me with this. Was this early?
All right, let's see how you do with some sparring. Come on now. Push it, kid. There you go. Forget about being tired. Pick up the pace. Go, go! That's it. 1-2, 1-2. Nice work, kid. Move it. Good work. Pick it up. Keep pushing. Good hustle. Keep it up. Nice work. Nice work. You want to win that ring? Work hard. Still not moving enough. Move. Keep those arms moving and keep those legs moving. Work it. Let's go. Jump on it. Nice. Let's go. Work it out. Work it. Here we go. See how you do in the ring. You can't last here. You won't last. Oh, you got this one. Come on, pick it up. You want to win in that ring? Yeah! Keep those elbows in. Doing great. Get down. Those elbows in. Nice. Get down. Keep working the body.
The Friday Night Fights tour continues, and we are glad to be here with you. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the State Palace Theater, great venue here in New Orleans. A much-anticipated rematch in our main event, and these fans are really looking forward to it. 10 rounds of heavyweight action. Each man comes into this fight supremely confident, expecting to deliver a W.
Protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch them up.
Here we go.
Scheduled to go the full 10 if we get that far. Round 1 underway. Thas is feeling pressure, and he has to be feeling the pressure because all the talk all week has been about the knockout streak. He's won every fight by knockout.
Well, there's been a little other talk, too. They've been talking about how the national anthem is usually longer than his fights.
David Hayes rocked by a huge hook to the head. Flush shot. It was the overhand left. Not precise at all by Bird. Fires right back at him. If the shorter guy can get to the inside against the taller fighter, how can he do damage on the inside? What should we look for from him?
Well, you remember when you were a kid and you walked downtown in Manhattan, you looked up at the Empire State Building, all those great tall buildings? Well, it's the same thing. You suddenly get inside and you look up and, wow, there's a tall building. Start breaking some windows.
See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Trying to time that straight left hand, and he does so with ease. Bird's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Blocks it away. Good, solid overhand left. Thas, his blocking ability is doing well for him there. Last 10 seconds.
That head moving, and I want to see those double jabs. Double jab, double jab.
You got any more of these? I'll give you one. Hold it. More blood? Yeah.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Teddy, you gotta like this because he's using that jab the way you like him to.
Especially when you're being aggressive. You walk in, you want to walk in where the guy can't see you coming. That jab blinds your opponent.
Excellent hook by David Hay. Bird's mark is impressive. He comes in undefeated. Oh, what a harsh jab that time by David Hay. And just grabbing onto his opponent. Halfway through this round here. Nice solid left hand scored by Bird. Thas is almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. Bird's landed a good, solid combination. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Bird showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. Good way to protect the midsection.
Look, you're standing straight up. Move that body. You need to move that body more.
And round number 3 is underway. Vass is putting a smile on his corner man's face right there and frustrating his opponent with that jab. Nothing there on the punch by Bird. Doubles up the jab.
You gotta protect yourself.
David Hayes' defense, is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. He didn't see that left hand, and it got to him badly. He should really tie up now. Protecting his head well with his guard. Not much action as he just ties up. 90 seconds to go here in this round.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
David Hayes' defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. David Hayes now feeling the after effects of being rocked by a huge hook to the head. Well timed by Vass. He took a step back, landed the counter punch.
Exactly what he wanted to do.
Vass is giving us something to think about early on in this fight here, but his opponent has even more to think about. He has established the jab already.
Yes, he has established the jab, and now his opponent has to think about moving his head so he can get past him.
And that's the end of round 3.
Jab and move. Jab and move.
There you go.
You gotta give me the double jab. You're not giving me the double jab. You're only giving me one jab at a time.
Start of round number 4. Vass is well-skilled plan has earned him every round on your scorecard, Teddy.
Yeah, he hasn't always been the aggressor, but he's definitely been the more effective puncher, landing the clean shots.
Flush shot lands after blocking away his opponent's effort. Bird's banged by a big uppercut. Crashes home a headshot after blocking his opponent. Committing well now to that left hand over the top. Solid right by David Hay. You see him holding on. How about that left hand? Bird's got a way of just getting away from that punch.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Teddy, what would you recommend? Oh, he gets hit. What a big shot. It takes a big punch to bring down a big man like David Hay. But Hay is down. That's a good job by David Hay, just showing some guts, getting up after that knockdown. Vass is staying away from trouble. He's out there on the outside. And there's a clinch after clearly being damaged.
And a clinch he needed like flowers need rain.
Sharp and accurate 1-2 by Bird. You can hear the corner of David. Solid. And he goes down for a second time. Does he have enough this time to rise up and continue on?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The ref stops the fight. Bird's power just much too much for his opponent. Another knockout for him. fast is fitting end to a very strong night for him.
There is a business component to this game here, this boxing game. And the business component is here, you got to win.
All right, kid, let's see you one-on-one. Don't slow down now. Get after him! On it. That's it! Come on now. Yeah, good work! Push it, kid. Get about being tired. Good job! Pick up the pace. Hey, you gotta see that coming. Now let's go. That's it. Nice work, kid. Watch the hook! Move it! Move it! Work hard. Keep those arms moving. Keep those legs. That's it. That's it. Work it. Work it. Let's go. Do that again. Let's go. Work it out. Work it. Nice workout. Good job. All right, let's see how you do with some sparring. Let's go. That's it. That's it. Faster, faster. Keep it up. You can't last here, you won't last. Keep going. Come on, pick it up. There you go. You want to win in that ring? Work hard. Active body. Keep those elbows in. Keep working the body. The chin down. Keep those elbows in. You need to keep that head moving. That chin down. Get a good snap in those shoulders. Go! Go! That's it. Go get him! Now! Finish him off! Keep it coming, kid. 1, 2, 1, 2. That was good. Let's see some more head movement. Nice, nice. It's okay. Pay him back. I want to see you punch hard. Finish him off! Stay with him! Stay with him!
evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the famed New York Arena here in Midtown Manhattan for tonight's main event. First round underway in this scheduled 10-rounder. Thas is a real treat for these fans, a pure knockout artist. Every single fight of his career has ended with his hand raised and his opponent down and out.
Now, every one of his fights is like a fire drill. I mean, the bell goes off, and bang, he's rushing to that fire, or to start the fire.
Many may believe that in a matchup like this, power puncher versus power puncher, that he who has more power wins. But in a way, is it as simple as saying he who has more fundamentals wins?
Yes, absolutely. He who has a missile to get that bomb to the target, he's going to win.
Keep moving.
Good flush shot upstairs. And he just turns that hook up top, and it does damage. Solid shot, the overhand left. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. You see how he comes over the top with that left hand. Well-placed shot there. So right from the start in this fight, he's committed to the body shots.
Well, that's the time to go there right at the beginning, because body work pays off for you later in the fight. No sense in wasting time. Get right to it.
See, that's the work they want to see with the right hand by Patterson. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Solid hook upstairs. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Thas is really working well. That last round, he was accurate. Look at the punch numbers.
Great job that round. You're
One
doing
more
well.
of these. I'll do one. Hold it.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Nice, sharp, fundamentally sound hook right there, and it served him well. Right to the belt line. Thas is smashed by a hook.
Come on, side to side.
Patterson's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Patterson's just being swarmed. He just got stunned. He got absolutely nailed. Way to block there. Flush right hand to the body. Bird's left now getting it. Oh, and there you go. He just went down. The in-fighter went out, and now he went down.
Hey, it's okay to go out, but go out the side door. He went out the front door, and as you said, maybe he's paying the ultimate price.
Patterson's still in a tough spot here. Don't get fooled just thinking he beat the count and everything's fine.
And I'm not so sure that he can grab. So what you got to do now, if you're a trainer, the way you taught him in the gym is you don't want to go grab because you might leave yourself open. Move your head when he comes to you, then you grab him.
Big shot he just scored with. He was able to get up and continue on last time. Now he goes down again. Just what he needed, the bell to end that round. He was taking a lot of punishment there.
Well, if he hit a bad driver, you know, he was a golfer, you say he has to have a short memory. Forget about it. There's another hole coming up. Well, you have to have a short memory right here as a fighter. The only thing is you better get some advice to go out there because you don't want to hit that fairway the same way.
Birds feeling the effects now of that hook.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Keep it going.
Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. He missed with that headshot. Patterson's trying to get back to where he was here in this round. He was knocked down in the last round. Now, Teddy, when you're the opponent and you knock the guy down, those opening few moments of the next round, do you try to size up and kind of take into account where your opponent is? Do you look into his eyes and assess the situation?
Well, I don't know if you get close enough to look right into his eyes as the opponent, but first go in the corner. You better not send your fighter out if his eyes don't look clear. That's your responsibility, looking out for the fighter. But as the opponent out there, you look at his legs. If his legs look a little wobbly, you get right on him.
Not hitting. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Can you believe that? What a huge punch. You couldn't have seen that one coming.
And those are the ones you usually don't prepare for. You prepare for the ones that are more sophisticated, the ones that are a little tighter in the gym. You don't have training for these.
That's it. The fight is over. Birds bombs away, worked again. Knockout victory for him. And that's exactly why he packs the stands. This fight is over.
See how you do in the ring.
Slow down now. Good work. Harder, harder. Keep pushing. Come on now. Side to side. Push it, kid. Nice work, nice work. Forget about being tired. Pick up the pace. That's it. Nice work, kid. Move it, move it. Jump on it. Nice. Pick it up, pick it up. Knock him the fuck out. Oh, you got this one. Good hustle. Keep it up. Win that ring. Work hard. Keep those arms moving and keep those legs moving. Work it. Let's go. Nice workout. Good job in there.
Everybody, glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the New York City Arena here in Midtown Manhattan with a much-anticipated World Championship on the line tonight. Scheduled for 12 rounds of heavyweight action. And now the time has come. All the talk, now comes the walk. Birds coming down to the ring right now. Not seeing much personality out of this ring walk. Just the opening round of 12 scheduled for tonight's bout. Teddy, when you take a guy all the way up that ladder as a trainer, and you finally get to that point where you're fighting for a world title, as is the case for this fighter here tonight, what do you want to get across to him?
Actually, Joe, believe it or not, forget that it's a title fight. It's no different than any other fight. If you didn't go in there prepared in any other fight, there was a potential that you were going to fail, potential you were going to get knocked right on your keister. Go in there with the same attitude, using the fundamentals, the things that got you here, the things that made you a fighter.
Eddie Chambers is hoping that his strategy of utilizing his jab pays off. How can it do so, Teddy? What will that bring to him?
Well, it's going to bring a lot of things. First of all, defense, separation. He's going to keep his opponent at a distance where he can't harm him. And if you're a fighter and a guy can't harm you, guess what? That's a good thing. The other thing is to set up his other punches.
Two guys that can really take each other out. What's the best means of defense?
Well, if one guy says to himself, I'm not the power puncher, then he has to be smart. He has to be technically solid in all areas. He's going to have the edge.
Good job on the two-punch combo by Eddie Chambers. And he's holding. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. A headshot blocked. Eddie Chambers has done a good job there offensively scoring with that left hand.
Watch the hook. Watch
Just
the hook.
10 seconds to go in this round. Bird's going with a quality that I think is very underrated in boxing, and that is to be judicious, to really think about when, how, and make the most of each thing you're doing. His punch rate, very, very effective in terms of his percentage landed.
Yeah, he's throwing educated punches. You know, he's not wasting anything. He's making everything count, but just as importantly, everything's leading to something else. You know, he's working the body one moment, and that's leading up to some head attack later on. So he's planning everything out like a smart fighter, a guy that understands the sweet science.
Double up your jab.
Right to the head with that right. Solid left hand to the head. Well, a painter has his paintbrush, and I suppose a boxing trainer has his mitts. They are the tools of his trade. How does he use them?
Well, unfortunately, today, you have a lot of guys out there that have mitts on, but they know nothing about using them. You have a lot of guys that throw towels over their shoulders in the gym, but they're not teachers. They're not real trainers. You don't have the guys you had in the old days. If a guy knows how to use them, first of all, he keeps them in tight. Doesn't keep them spread out. Where do you ever see a fighter where you're going to be hitting a guy where it's spread way out? So you want to keep it in the parameters that are real. Keep those mitts in close and keep them at the same sort of stages or the same kind of height where the punches should be going. And also you want to throw back at a guy. Yeah, you catch those punches a little bit, but then after he finishes, use your mitts for defensive purposes and punch back at him. Make sure he's moving his head and taking care of defense or respecting defense.
Another flush shot lands upstairs. Pulled the trigger on that overhand left.
Come on, man.
That was nice. He just drew the punch from his opponent, and then a good counter by Fast.
Yeah, like running through the rain without getting wet. Beautiful.
Final 10 seconds. And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. Bird's going with a very efficient work rate in that last round. He chose his spots carefully, Teddy.
Yeah, that's what I like to see, and that's what the judges are supposed to be looking for. You know, not just be overtaken by a guy just going out there like a Mad Hatter and just throwing punches, but placing the punches, strategically putting them in the right spots. Good job.
Deep breath. Good job. Deep breath.
And round number 3 is underway.
Come on, kid. Focus. He's tired. He's tired, champ. Come on, now's your chance.
Parries that punch intended for the head.
Jump on it right now. Nice, nice. Jump on it right now.
Good sell.
Keep moving. That's it. Move your head.
To the head he goes with a left hand.
Keep moving.
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Hooking to the body. Bird's an undefeated fighter coming into this fight. Now hugging on the inside. That is being very patient here, but it's with a plan in mind.
Yeah, it is with a plan in mind, and that's why he's such a successful fighter. He's trying to lure his opponent into a mistake.
Great work offensively, landing that combination by Fast. Well played, straight right hand. Not able to land the headshot. Good right hand. Birds tagged by that powerful hook. 10 seconds to go in this third round.
Keep doing what you're doing. Keep that jab pumping, then throw the lead right hand. You winning this fight hands down, baby.
You got any more of these?
Throw punches, okay?
He's been on target with his attack. Good, accurate punching as we begin round number 4 here, and he's up 3-0 on your scorecard, Teddy.
Good counter punching, and when you're counter punching the right way, you're usually getting clean shots. He's getting them.
Eddie Chambers is missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. Good job with the left hand. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by fast. Eddie Chambers is putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination.
Double up your punch. Keep working.
He got hit, but he sends it right back. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Birds doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. Bird's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Halfway through round number 4.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Eddie Chambers' defense is paying off now.
Work the body. Work the body, kid. That's right. Body shots. Body shots.
Work the body, kid. Body shot.
Accurate with the straight left. Oh, that's a big hook right there. Good looking combo by Eddie Chambers. And yet another big shot comes in. Late goings here in this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it? Chambers is back up, but is he back in the fight?
We're going to find out in a second whether or not he moves his head. Now, if he just stands there straight and you're the trainer, you better get up on those steps and stop it. He's not right.
And round 4 comes to an end.
Toe-to-toe with this guy.
That is in control of things in his mind right now. Just look at that attitude over in the corner. You can tell they want a repeat performance of that knockdown round they just had. Eddie Chambers' offense has nearly left the building, but that has a lot to do with the fact that he was hurt earlier. He got tagged.
Now he's got to find a way to be defensive, to make sure he survives, clears those cobwebs out a little bit, but he's got to reconnect the offense before it's too late.
Just smashed him with that power punch.
That'll teach him to be aggressive with a tall fighter.
Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. A minute and a half to go. And he ties up on the inside. Good work defensively by Fast. Plus, he landed that counter punch.
Yeah, and he forced him to punch. He made him, he drew it out of him, and then he timed him beautifully.
Bird's doing a good job tonight on the outside. He's able to score from the outside, keeping a safe distance away from his opponent. Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counter. Did you see that? Well, we know he survived earlier, but now he goes down for a second time. Chambers is back up on his feet. Now, what will be interesting to see here is how he reacts in the next few moments. Final 10 seconds of this 5th round. Bird's just bubbling over with confidence now. Hey, that happens when you score a knockdown in the last round.
Yeah, it does. I mean, there's nothing greater than that. I mean, that's like somebody, that's like your boss coming and say, hey, here's a bonus out of nowhere. You feel pretty darn good.
Is our boss coming to do that?
No, they don't do that.
Oh, come on.
He's tired. He's tired, Jim. Come on, now's your chance. Let's go!
Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Eddie Chambers is doing a poor job. There's no other way to really say it. I mean, he's sitting there trying to stay committed to being a counterpuncher, but in the meantime, the fight is getting away from him in a big way.
Yeah, he needs a plan B right now. You know, he came in with plan A, Joe, but plan B is what he needs. He has to find another way to create offense. He's not going to be able to do it countering on the back end.
Halfway through round 6. Very effective with the block and then the score.
He's tired. He's tired, champ. Come on, now's your chance. Jump on him right now. Focus. Keep moving. Keep moving. Good job. Good job, champ. Stay down at the body. Keep that head moving, baby. Come on, champ.
Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the 6th. As we're between rounds now, Teddy, it gives us pause and time to reflect on what he's accomplished. Bird's precision punching has carried this fight.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, it's not because he ate a lot of carrots when he was a kid and he has real good eyesight. It's because he's calm, he has good technique, and that is why he's right on the mark.
You are winning this fight. You keep doing what you're doing, and you got this in the bag. Just keep doing it.
Well, the ability to adapt, so important. Who can make the changes now as we're halfway through this scheduled 12-rounder?
Jump on him right now.
Bird's keeping his guard up very, very well. Teddy, does it help to have the speed that he has?
Sure. Anytime you have speed and you can put it into the equation where whatever you're doing, it had to be technically right, but now you put speed, you're doing it even better. You're doing it at a higher level.
Big, big shot comes crashing home. That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox, the sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
And it's over. This fight is over. Bird's in prime form. Power surge here. Knockout winner. Has got himself a world title belt. Oh, what a scene. For Teddy Atlas, this is Joe Tessitore saying goodnight from ringside.